EA Sports. It's in the game.
All right, kid. Let's see you one-on-one. Nice. Hey, keep your hands up. Nice work, kid. Get about being tight. Back to the body. I want to see you punch hard. It's okay. Let's go. Let's go. Work it. Keep working the body. Get a good snap in. It's all right. Just keep moving. Come on now. Yeah, good work! Those arms move. You're still not moving enough. Move! That was good. Keep it up! If you can't last here, you won't last in the ring. Watch the hook! Go! Yeah! Harder! Let's see some more head movement. Want to win that ring? Work harder. Go! Keep the chin down. Keep those elbows in. Came together that time, kid. The Friday Night Fights tour continues, and we are glad to be here with you. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City. Our main event should be a good one tonight. 10 rounds in the welterweight division. This should be a really good matchup here tonight. All that energy that we saw, it almost boiled over at the weigh-in yesterday. Now it gets to explode here in the ring.
All right, gentlemen, protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch him up.
10 rounds slated in the books tonight. Here's the first. Watch out, folks. This fight at any point could be over. You know what he offers up. Black's a dynamic one-shot power puncher.
They should call him the shower man because he sends you to the showers early.
Nice block by Black. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Black. Teddy, through the history of the sport, this is one of the matchups that has produced some of the more interesting fights, especially in the lower weight classes, speed versus speed.
Who's going to be the guy that uses speed better? Who's going to be able to time shots and control range? That's what I'm looking at.
Halfway through round number one.
All right, get your hands up, get your hands up.
Denies his opponent, comes with the overhand right. Committing to the work downstairs with the left. Good work defensively by Black. Plus, he landed that counter punch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he drew it out of him, and then he timed him beautifully.
Black's committed to that counter punching very early on here in this fight, and that can pay off as the night continues.
Well, it's paying off right now because you see that his opponent now is getting a little worried about letting his hands go because every time he does, he doesn't find anything, and he finds something coming back at him.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. And that does it for this round. Black's able to land at a good connect percentage. Look at the punch stats.
Exactly like that.
There you go.
This is your fight, all right? You're in complete control of this fight. You have to start.
Round two is underway. Oh, good exchange there. Nice work by Black. He was looking for an opportunity. He got it with that counterpunch.
Yeah, he stepped to the side. You know, a lot of times you talk about using your jab to set up a shot. He used his legs. Stepped to the side, got that opportunity.
Close the distance. A strong uppercut there.
That's where you want to be.
Solid right by Galata. On the mark, the counter punch by Black. Black's just looking to get it done on the back end here, Teddy.
Yeah, he is. He's just waiting to set a trap. You know, he's trying to get his opponent to walk in where he can make a miss and bang, spring it on him.
Galata's got something to think about now. He just threw a punch and had one coming right back at him. His opponent scored well with the counter. And now he's targeting upstairs. Super two-punch combo by Galata.
Keep your back. Don't let him get
see you, kid. Black's right hand scores well. An accurate left by Galata. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. As we come to the end of the round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
Black's once again the target of a hook. Able to land another power shot early on here, Teddy. Does he have to worry about trying to keep up this pace?
No, I don't think so. If he keeps at this pace, he's not going to be around to worry.
Black's in a tough spot right now. Boy, he got rocked. How about that left right there?
Hey, come on now, stay with me.
A piercing jab by Galata.
Just fine. Stay with me now, stay with me.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. A little head hunting with the right. That's a razor-sharp uppercut by Galata. And a nice combo by Black. Oh, very nice. Smart counterpunch there.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You make the guy miss, you make him pay.
Comes back with an overhand right. Close to him. Black's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. Trying to go downstairs, but off target. And round 3 comes to an end.
Right. I need you to move this round, all right? Now move. Now he's coming with me.
Black's up around here after 3 rounds on Teddy's scorecard, but really nobody has distinguished themselves to any great amount so far. Black's got a way of just getting away from that punch. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there are some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counterpunching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Black staying away from trouble. He's out there on the outside. Oh, a nice 2-punch combo by Black. Halfway through round number 4. Not able to connect with the uppercut. Black's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination.
One more time.
Keep doing what you're doing.
It's what the old-timers want to see, combination punching by Black. Galata's got to know that things can't continue like this. These middle rounds have not been what he's wanted them to be. He thought he was going to do a heck of a job on the inside, but he's not.
Hey, you know, you mentioned something very, very interesting. You said he's got to know. Yeah, he knows that he's got to be on the inside, but maybe he doesn't want to be. You know, it takes discipline. You know, it takes risk. It takes the ability to accept that risk to be inside closer to your guy, because more stuff's going to come back. Maybe he's taking this the safe way, the easy way, even though that means he's going to lose. He doesn't have enough discipline to win.
Combination to the head.
That's it. That's it.
Laying a trap there for a moment and then scoring that counter punch by Galata. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. What a good counter punch by Black. Wow, look at that, trading shots. Black's showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Halfway into round number 5 here. Black's punch is far off the target. Galata's opponent landing an effective counter punch right there. He's losing this fight, and I think it's easy to see why. He's getting hit by that left hand far too much.
Well, the most elementary thing, the first thing you're taught in boxing is use your left hand. The second thing, get away from it. I guess he never learned that second thing.
Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it. Galata's on the receiving end of a very good counter punch. Nice work on the right hand by Galata. There's that southpaw jab in the left hand. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Black's doing well here with that two-punch combination. Teddy, making predictions in boxing is often a dangerous task, but I'll make one right here that seems pretty obvious to me as we come to the end of that round here. This fight is going to be a brutal display as long as it lasts.
It's kind of like going and watching that home run contest. Nobody's trying to hit singles or doubles. You know they're all going for the fences.
Black's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches.
Beat him to the punch. Come on, champ. Beat him to the punch now.
And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Galata's throwing punches out there that may cost him dearly because these are perfect and primed to be countered with.
Yeah, they are. They're a little too fat. And when they're a little bit too fat, guess what? The butcher's going to come over and he's going to cut that fat off. Oh, well, his opponent's going to throw in between them.
Combo lands to the head. He just missed that shot up top. That right hand over the top lands flush. Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. And a smart counter punch by Black. Well, you could see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot.
Keep it up.
Now that's some fine work right there by Galata. Galata's done a good job there, offensively scoring with that left hand. Well-targeted two-punch combo by Galata. Targeting a left hand to the body. Black's hit by a counter punch there. Nice block by Galata. Black's trainer, who you can see working with him right now in between rounds, said, hey, you've never seen anything like the way he works a double end bag. It's proven true.
Yeah, it has. You know, part of why he's so accurate is he's calm, but part of it is he works on it like you just said. He gets on that crazy bag, that double end bag, and he makes sure that those punches are right on the mark.
Scoring with the right hand by Black. Galata's gonna think about the next time he throws a punch because he just got hit by a good, solid counter. Black's doing exactly what we expected him to do. He laid out the game plan. I want to win it on the outside. The jab's been there all night.
Yeah, well, that's where it starts if you want to win it on the outside. You know, you're not going to do it with your feet. This is not kickboxing. You know, you're going to do it with your jab. And that's exactly it's boxing 101. Control range, control distance, control the jab.
Very nice work from both men. They each got a shot in.
1-2, 1-2.
Black's combination punching is just perfect there. Solid shot. The left hand came in. Hey, I know he's not in great shape, but he's doing a very good job now all of a sudden of defending himself. A solid, true uppercut by Galata. Good job on the two-punch combo by Black.
Watch the hook. Watch the hook. Come on.
Overhand right after blocking that away. Digging in with a left to the gut. Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counter punch.
Looked like the will of the wisp, the old great Willie Pep. Made him miss, made him pay.
And this round comes to an end.
Relax. Okay, you are okay. Now keep your hands up. Keep them up. You caught you with your hands down, so let's keep them up, all right?
You gotta watch the water in the corner.
As we start round number 8 here, Black's enjoying a lead on Teddy's scorecard. And Teddy, the other thing is, this is a fighter that is showing no signs of letting up.
No, it's up to him. I mean, he can coast home now, put it into cruise control, co-pilot, or go for the gusto.
I'm wondering what the opposing corner is going to do here. They got to their man earlier. They were able to rock him. And really, nothing's changed. He's showing them the same exact look, the same exact style that he came here with.
Well, first of all, the opponent should keep doing what he's doing. You know, you're landing, you found something that's working, stay with it until he changes.
Galata's, oh, Teddy, this has got to drive his trainer crazy because he's leaving himself wide open with these sweeping shots.
Well, you talk about that old saying, leaving the barn door open, and the horses are going to go out. Well, guess what? The punches, sooner or later, they're going to come in.
The combo lands upstairs. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. You see how quickly he pulls the trigger on the hook after that block? That uppercut absolutely rocked him. Boy, I don't like the way his legs look at all right now.
Nice. Real nice.
Pace yourself.
They both decide to bring it. You see him holding on. He brings an uppercut that really does damage there. There's a taste of the sweet science. You see the skill he has in counterpunching.
And you know what he's doing is taking his opponent's jab away.
All that hard work in training camp, all those hours in the gym. Right now, between rounds, Black's grabbing one last breath before he goes out and does it again. It's paying off.
Yeah, right now he's glad he got up at 5 o'clock in the morning. He wasn't then, but now he's glad he got up at 5 in the morning and ran those 5 miles.
That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Black. Black's doing a really nice job here. I mean, putting his punches together This is what you're supposed to look like as an offensive fighter.
Yes, it is, especially when you have a guy in front of you putting the earmuffs on. You know, you cover up the way that his opponent is, you're supposed to put them together. One or two are going to be blocked, but when you put them together like that, they're going to get through.
Good job zoning in on that body with the left hook. Even better job bringing the right hand in combination. Halfway through the 9th round. Gulato's got a little something coming back at him. A counter punch scored. I like the way he went up top that time with the hook. Nothing there on the punch by Black. Nice strike after catching one by Gulata. Able to counter that attack. They're sending more than one at him now. The combo to the head. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. And this round comes to an end. Black's in control of this fight, Teddy. Sometimes you can just look at it and see it as clear as day. He's ahead on the scorecards.
Yeah, I have him ahead on my scorecard too. But right now, he can't afford to coast because this guy is still dangerous. He has to still stay on his P's and Q's.
Gulato's missing punches here. Now, the good news is he's throwing punches. But Teddy needs to be more accurate.
Well, can I give you the bad news?
Please.
He's throwing him to the wrong place. He's throwing him upstairs. He should throw him downstairs. This guy's moving his head. You go downstairs, you take away that head movement. Then you find him upstairs.
Precision work with the left hand by Gulata. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. A solid uppercut by Gulata. Big uppercut right on the mark. He digs in, trying to bank away body shots with the combo. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Off target with that hook. Good looking right hand after he got hit. Gulata's opponent knows exactly what the game plan can be now. That counter punch landed with some success. Time to bring it home. Final minute of the final round. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Didn't get it done going to the body there. Black's combination punching is working well here. Great movement to get away from those punches. Black's really making some boxing purists out there put a smile on their face because his defense has been stellar. I mean, so fundamentally sound.
Yeah, well, that's why he always goes rounds, and that's why people think he has an iron chin. I don't know if he has an iron chin because the chin never gets touched. He's a guy that's always going rounds because his defense is so good.
Well, you should have your judge's license taken away if you don't see this one the obvious way, Teddy.
If one of these judges dare go another direction with this, I want their picture up on a post office board.
The most wanted poster.
Yes, sir.
Well, right now what we want is to hear those obvious scorecards, so let's send it up to the ring. So all three judges give him the victory. A very good night by Black.
I don't think it was ever a question of who.
see how you do in the ring. Good hustle. Keep it up. Get a good snap. Attaboy! Faster, faster. Nice work, nice work. Keep those elbows in. Good work! Don't slow down now. Watch the hook! Keep it coming, kid. Pick it up. Move it, move it. Looking good. Come on, pick it up. Working the body. Pick up the pace. Get out of the way from those punches. Move your head. That's it. That's it. Back to the body. You want to win in that ring? Work harder. Keep working the body. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Work it, work it. Let's go. Do that again. That's it, just like that. Oh, hands up, hands up. Good job in there, kid.
Good evening and welcome to Friday Night Fights. I'm Joe Tessitore with my partner Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Metro Manila Arena. We're here in the Philippines for a much anticipated main event. 10 rounds of welterweight action, and the anticipation for this bout has grown as the week has gone on. A lot of talk behind these two. Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do as round one is underway. So, Teddy, here we have a power puncher against a fast and speedy fighter. And if you're the speedy fighter in a matchup against a power puncher, what are you trying to accomplish early on?
Well, you want to stay on the outside where you can use that speed a little bit. And you want to make sure you don't get trapped. Don't let them get you into close places.
He missed with that headshot. frustrating his opponent with great defense. Black's got something to think about now. He just threw a punch and had one coming right back at him. His opponent scored well with the counter. Good block there by Black. Right on the liver. That hook is damaging. Look at this swarming attack. Black's taking a barrage of punches. He could go down.
Looks like my screen door on my back porch. I mean, the mosquitoes, there's so many of them, and there's little holes. Some are getting through.
Well, we just learned something here, Teddy, in this fight. He landed a beautiful counterpunch, and if that continues tonight, this fight's going to be in his favor.
Yeah, this fight might be over because when you land counterpunches, usually you're landing clean shots, and sooner or later, shots that your opponent doesn't see. And those are the shots that say, good night.
Not an accurate hook at all. One of the fastest punches in the game. You see how he just turns over that hook? Well-placed counter punch by Black.
Keep pushing.
Black's probably thinking that he just won that round, and with good reason, Teddy. He was just busier.
Yeah, he was busy as controlling the tempo, is controlling the pace of the fight right now. You know, simply put, you're watching two guys and you say, that guy's the boss, that guy's not.
Unable to score with the uppercut that time.
Inside, inside.
Galata's right hand scores well that time. What a shot! Big hook comes in. Good job staying away from the danger there. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. Teddy, among the things that we're going to key in on here early on in this fight is the ability to go to the body.
Very important, because what it does is stops the ability of your opponent to defend the headshots. Takes away some of that head movement.
Galata's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. And he engages in the clinch.
Stay on the inside.
Black's defense, is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. Galata's opponent landing an effective counter punch right there. He took a go of it to the body, but came up empty. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. Black's so dangerous with that act. Just ate a big uppercut. He's in bad shape.
You gotta breathe. Just breathe. Relax. How you feeling out there?
Start of a new round. Black's making it look like the start of a fresh fighter. Remember, he was stunned in that last round, but Teddy, he looks fully recovered now.
Well, it tells me two things. One, he has good genetics. He recovers fast, you know, physically. But it also tells me he had a good camp. He came here in great shape, and he's getting the benefit of that right now.
That's a tried and true method that works out very well. The counterpunch landing by Galata. A crushing two-punch combo by Black.
Come on, kid, focus.
And he just holds on there. Black's well off the mark that time. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Black. And a smart counterpunch by Black. And now you can see him utilizing the jab.
You know, a lot of times you see a guy on the outside bouncing around, staying away. You understand the use of a jab. But when you're coming forward, you have to come forward with a cover. And that jab, that's the cover.
targeted counterpunch by Black. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Galata. Great work offensively, landing that combination by Black. Showing you some defense there with the block. Defense easily turns into offense. Blocks a blow, sends an uppercut. And that's the end of round 3. Black's ahead on Teddy's scorecard as we take a peek at those scores for the first time here today. Round number 4 just underway. After 3 rounds, he finds himself up just a round, but nothing really to pull away early on. Galata's just not throwing many jabs here tonight, Teddy. I know that really bothers you. You like a guy that commits to the jab, don't you?
Well, that's boxing 101. I mean, that's the fundamentals. And it has so many areas where it serves you. I mean, it sets up your punches, it sets up your offense, but it controls your defense. Keeps a guy at a certain distance, gives the guy something to think about. Just the most basic thing in the world.
Back to the body.
That's a solid right hand by Black. Galata's on the receiving end of a very good counterpunch.
Keep working the jab.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Oh, what a whiff by Black. Back and forth they go, each man getting the best of it. Trying to erode away that body with the combination punching. Hard to believe they can still give like this in these final moments of what has been a sensational round.
I feel like I'm back at the amusement park on a roller coaster again, like a kid.
Look at that combination by Black.
Watch the hook.
Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Black. Good job by drawing in his opponent and then landing the counterpunch by Black. Galata's lack of defense right now is showing up. His opponent's scoring with the right hand consistently.
Yes, he's found the target for that early on, and he's just staying with it. Nothing fancy.
This has been a hotly contested war throughout, and you just have a sense that it's going to end at any moment in these later rounds.
Yeah, these guys are not saving anything. They're going for broke right from the beginning.
And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Galata's got to deal with a cut on his cheek right now. The good news is it's below the eye, but still, it could get nasty as the fight progresses. Black's hitting the mark right now. How precise was he there with that 3-punch combo? Good right hand. Good flush shot by Galata. Got to try to do better than that. He missed with that hook. Boom, left hand comes home.
You're doing fine. You're okay.
Galata's probably going about this the wrong way. He is not having success as an infighter.
And if he does, then he's losing the fight because he's not going to win it on the outside.
Nice work.
A little defense turns to offense by Galata.
Use your feet.
Oh, what an exchange! Turns over the hook after turning away his opponent's shot.
Keep working the body.
End of the round is upon us, and if the next round holds up like that, we're going to be in for a real treat.
No, we will be, because both these guys have the philosophy that their best defense is their offense.
A stinging uppercut by Galata. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by Black. Black's nailed by a hook. Devastating blow by Black. Galata's gone into a defensive shell, but that shell has cracks in it.
Yeah, it does, and the reason why it's getting cracked is because his opponent is confident that with those earmuffs on, you know, going into that peekaboo defense that he is, he knows he's handcuffed, so he's putting together 3, 4, 5 punches where normally he would only throw 1 or 2, worried something's going to come back.
On the mark with the hook after blocking that shot. Black's showing you what it takes to be the best in this business. Good, crisp combos. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. What an excellent 2-punch combo by Black. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Count down the final moments of this round. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Galata. And we come to the end of the round. Black's in a position now where he should be able to bring home a win. If things stay the way they are, he's clearly headed towards a win.
Yeah, I have my head on my scorecard, but he has to make sure he doesn't, like in football, go into that defense. If he starts just moving, just staying away a little bit, now the things that were keeping his opponent from coming in that front door, well, guess what? They're not there no more. His opponent could get back into this fight.
He got rocked earlier in this fight. I don't see him changing much up, Teddy. Would you be advising him that now is time for an adjustment?
Well, you have to have a plan B, maybe even a plan C when you come into it. Maybe he doesn't have one. Now, if he doesn't have one, you're not going to tell him to start changing up, because then you're basically saying, I don't know what to do, but, you know, we're in trouble.
A crafty counterpunch after a fine defensive effort by Black. Galata's not showing that he's got a great IQ when it comes to ring generalship here. He's just stationary, not much movement at all.
No, not at all, and it's feeding right into his opponent. He knows where to find them and where to find them at all times. He needs to get on those legs a little bit and start changing a little bit of his placement here where he is. He's always in the same place.
Galata's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. The tactical game paying off. You can see the counterpunch.
Yeah, you see the counterpunch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go, because when he misses, bang, it gets caught.
That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Black. Fine fundamentals, good counterpunch. He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it. That's a huge left he just scored with.
Keep boxing just like that. You're going to take this.
Round number 8, just underway here. Teddy's scorecard has it clearly one-sided. Black's done a good job of pacing himself. I think he's going to be fresh for this stretch run here.
Well, that's the way they planned it, Joe. They were in real good shape. They came in here, they did all their work before, and now you have the confidence, mentally, emotionally, and physically, you know you're ready to go down the stretch.
That's a clean shot, able to get in with the right hand. Galata's corner is concerned. Their fighter may go down here. Way to block there. Tried the hook, didn't get it. Black's been able to avoid having any of his opponent's headshots landing flush.
And what his opponent has to do, Joe, is make an adjustment. Well, we used to tell the fighters, when a guy's elusive like this fighter is right now, you have to shorten your punches up. Shorten them up a little bit, have less space to travel. They have a better chance of getting to that elusive target.
Targets the hook after blocking that shot. Gulata's hit by a counter punch there. Black's landed a good, solid combination. Well-placed counter punch by Black. Not much action as he just ties up.
Don't walk into his punches. Pace yourself.
Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Black's been as accurate as I've ever seen him, and that's why he's in control tonight.
And I don't know if his vision is 20/20 or 20/30 or whatever, but with a fighter, the reason you're accurate is because you're calm, you don't waste anything, and you have good technique. That is showing right here.
Effective work with that flush overhand right. Wow, no doubt about it. Affected by that right hand. If I were him, I'd be hanging on a little bit here. Oh boy, he is stunned badly. He is staggered and hurt and could go down. Teddy, what do you got to be yelling for encouragement if you're the corner?
Well, if it was a baseball game, I'd be yelling for rain. Right now, I want this stopped. But what he has to really get is a way to clinch.
Accurate hook. Good counter punch. It was the overhand left. Good biting, snapping shot by Black. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Black has been landing that jab all night, and Teddy, he then gets the payoff on the inside because of it.
Yeah, he does. You know, he sets the table, and then he goes in and he eats.
A well-targeted hook to the head by Gulata. Black's missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. Scored well with the hook after blocking that shot. Scoring well with that hook by Black. Black's combination punching working out well there. He landed 3 solid shots. Effective counter punching, blocks it away, overhand right. 3 minutes gone by in this round. Now that he's back in the corner, we get a close-up look. Gulata's cut even looks worse.
And it's up to the fighter now, Joe, for his attitude not to change. You know, we can look at it and we could say, wow, that cut looks worse. The fans can look at it and say that. But the fighter must be steady. The same attitude as though he doesn't have a cut.
He is not in good. Big shot there. Oh, an explosive headshot there. He is down. Gulata's going to have to pull himself together here. Now, he beat the count, but still a lot of work to do.
Yeah, a lot of work because he doesn't have the benefit of his legs. Can't move around there wobbly right now. So what he's got to do is grab on a little bit and walk. Walk to the ropes, kill some time, make the referee come in between you and break you.
There he goes with the right hand again. Blocks that belt line well. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his. He is damaged. Wow! Oh, he doesn't look good. He just went down, and not the way he wanted it to go.
No, he's standing on the outside, Joe. He shouldn't be standing there. The old timers would say, take a walk around the block.
Welcome to our pay-per-view special. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. And we welcome you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada for tonight's main event. 10 rounds of welterweight action. This should be a good one tonight. Both fighters say they are primed, coming off a very intense and passionate training camp. Black's got a target on his opponent. From the moment he steps out of that locker room to every step he takes during this ring walk, you can see exactly what's in his scope. Oscar De La Hoya's making his way to the ring now, and you can see how focused he is on the task at hand.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
Well, they're scheduled to spend a half an hour swapping leather. This a 10-rounder. Let's see what we get out of him tonight. Black's decision win last time out has a lot of people thinking that he's going to look prime this evening.
Well, there's a reason to think that. I mean, everyone loves knockouts, don't get me wrong. But by going the distance, by getting those rounds, he got a little bit more practice, a little bit more confidence. It should serve him tonight.
Oscar blocks that punch. Oh, he just ate a big uppercut right there. He had no idea it was coming his way. He does not look good at all. Oscar De La Hoya's opponent tonight has a lot of confidence in his ability to bang. Teddy, what would be your advice to the power puncher opposite the Golden Boy?
Well, first of all, I would tell him you better have a way to land it. Don't go out there just winging, because De La Hoya has been in there with punches before. He'll know how to make you miss. He'll see it coming. Use your jab, set up those shots.
Well-placed counter punch by Black. De La Hoya's gonna think about the next time he throws a punch, because he just got hit by a good solid counter. And now he's acting like a fighter, coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Black's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. And that's the end of round one. De La Hoya's got to be pleased about what he was just able to accomplish in that last round. He stunned his opponent. You know, it gets me thinking he may be getting close to being able to put him down.
Well, he's starting to find the range a little bit. And most importantly, he's in a distance that he needs to be able to do the things that he does well.
Black's hurt by that. What a big shot. A huge uppercut puts him down.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Black's back up on his feet. What will he look like in the next few moments of this fight? That's the big question. Nice job to land that counter punch and getting away from one of his own by Black.
Back to the body.
Well-placed, well-timed combo up top. Right hand over the top. He counters back after denying his opponent's shot. Black's coming up big here early on in the fight. because he just showed his opponent, hey, listen, you got to be careful. I can counterpunch you.
No better way to slow down your opponent. You know, we know the other way you slow him down. You hit him right on the chin, and you make him say, hey, I don't want to walk in. But when you make him miss and you counter, that slows him down, too.
Good solid 1-2 by the golden boy, Oscar De La Hoya. Very effective with the block and then the score. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Black's got a little something coming back at him. A counter punch scored, and he ties up on the inside. De La Hoya's opponent knows exactly what the game plan can be now. That counter punch landed with some success. Final 10 seconds. Very accurate two-punch combo by Black.
Just like that. Just like that.
Listen to me. The best defense is to throw punches. You need to throw more punches.
How you doing? You okay? Now I need to use your feet. Move around the ring. You got that? Okay, now let's go. Move around the ring. You got that? Okay, now let's go.
Black's corner did a good job in that last round. They really got their fighter back to where he needs to be after being damaged in that last round.
And that's not the only good job they did in the corner. They did a good job in the camp because obviously they have him in top shape and it's paying dividends right now.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Oscar De La Hoya.
There you go.
Pulls the trigger fast.
Yeah,
Boy,
baby,
sharp
good work,
two-punch
good work.
combination by Black.
Nice work, nice work, nice work.
Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Nice strike after catching one by Oscar De La Hoya. And now he's targeting upstairs. Solid right hands headline that exchange. Good looking counter punch. De La Hoya's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well.
You gotta see that coming, champ. Let's go. You gotta see that.
Black's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. And the round comes to an end.
You gotta breathe. You got to breathe. All right, how you feeling out there? You know you're not winning this fight, okay? You're not winning. He's beating you. I need you to throw more than one punch out there.
All right, listen. You need to create more counters, okay? Slip his punch, then throw a straight.
Round number 4 is underway. A chance for us to look at Teddy's scorecard. And obviously the round to circle there, you see the knockdown was scored.
And that's how professional boxing is supposed to be. The guy who lands the cleaner, more effective punches, he gets an advantage. He gets an extra score.
Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
You see the accuracy now with that double jab up top.
Keep moving.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot.
Focus. Focus.
90 seconds to go here in this round. He clinches when he gets to the inside.
Punch, punch, punch. That's it.
Tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Two good jabs by Black.
Man, that's it, baby. Good job. Good job.
Fourth round now with its last 10 seconds. Black's flat-footed. There's no other way to describe it. He's not a fighter that gets up on his toes, moves around, gives you angles. He's flat-footed.
Yeah, you don't have to be on your tricycle all over the place, but you can step a little bit. Get out of range. He's doing nothing.
Keep the pressure on. Keep on him. No need to get excited. You're doing fine.
Do you want this fight? You want this fight? Listen to me. Do you want this fight? You gotta stay.
Back to live action now in what has been a closely contested fight. One of those fights that somebody is still waiting to break through and be a difference maker in. Now he goes to the gut with a right hand. De La Hoya's on the receiving end of a very good counterpunch.
Come on, kid. Focus now. I need you to focus for me.
De La Hoya's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. Halfway through this round here. Black's defense is paying off now. Well, you can tell he's being patient, waiting for a countering opportunity. Teddy, what does he have to think about in laying that trap?
Well, all he has to do is think a little bit like I do at tax season with my accountant. I don't want to go into that office. You know, my accountant's standing at the door. He's waiting for me to come in there. I want a rebate. And that's what he wants. He wants a rebate. He wants a counter. He's stepping back, and he's waiting for the guy to come to him, so he's the one who gets his way.
Nice work on the combination by Black. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Oscar De La Hoya. De La Hoya's trainer right now is telling him, hey, we can pull this fight out. You may be trailing. There's not much left, but it's still there. You can still go out there and get this win.
Listen, I'm not gonna stand here and watch you take those shots, young.
The start of the 6th round. Black's out there for another round in a fight that he's been in complete control of so far. Smart boxing here. Good effective work with the counter punch by Black. Black's keeping his guard up very, very well. Teddy, does it help to have the speed that he has?
Sure. Anytime you have speed and you can put it into the equation where whatever you're doing, it has to be technically right, but now you put speed, you're doing it even better. You're doing it at a higher level.
Good work putting the punches together. Bang, bang, bang by Black. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Black. Black's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Halfway through round 6. De La Hoya is almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. Zoning in on that gut combination punch downstairs. Good counter punching there with the overhand right. He was waiting for his opponent, just waiting for an opportunity, and he found it, the counter punch by Black. Well-timed counter shot, the overhand right after the block punch. Final 10 seconds of the 6th round. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. And this round comes to an end. A round that was highly entertaining. They put forth a non-stop effort.
Well, that's the styles that they figured to bring to this fight. Both guys with good motives.
Downstairs, then upstairs, okay? Body that.
Keep it up. Keep it up. That's it now.